See, you memorized Psalm 23 in Sunday school. You lived Psalm 13 at the ICU. You learned Psalm 23 at church. You lived Psalm 13 in a courtroom. You learned Psalm 23 in a sermon, but that Psalm 13 you picked up in a cemetery. Even when you're in the cemetery, the ICU, or the courtroom, you are still the child of the Good Shepherd. To remember when you're in the Psalm 13 moment that your God is the God of Psalm 23. See, I'm not telling you you have to memorize a bunch of things. The truth is you've already got those words in you. Those promises are already tattooed on the skin of your heart. They're already plastered on your soul. Claim them at the appropriate time. Praise is a gift we give to God because He is worthy. And it's a gift God gives us to renew our perspective. We praise Him and He says, oh, now here you are. Let me show you how good I am. When we magnify God instead of our problems, we see Him as greater.
Hello, good morning. It was a nice, beautiful day when we got to walk and pray. I met Sherry, and that was a good thing. I've made a friend. Now I know her.
So you guys connected?
Yes. We had 8 houses that we hit, and each house we went up to, it was a quiet neighborhood. So each house we went up to, we left the at the hangar, and we prayed for them. And 6 of the houses were right next to each other, and you had to walk down a driveway, off the sidewalk down the driveway because the house was set up on the hill. So we really couldn't pray as we walked from house to house. We're both elderly.
You had to breathe.
We had to breathe and watch the
Okay.
grass.
All right. I think the Lord understands it.
Yeah. Well, when we got to the doors, we would pray. But Sherry started on one end of those 6 houses, and I started on the other end. And it didn't take us very long to do it. And we did cross the road and hit a house that I think everybody forgot it was the only house crossing the river. But so we ended up with 8 houses, and it was a good day. It really was.
Is it a hard thing to do, Charlie?
Not at all.
And what would you recommend somebody who's on the fence saying, you know, I want to do that, but I'm thinking.
I think it's great.
You think it's great?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
All right. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Give Charlie a great big round of applause. That was not natural for her. That's hard to do. Thank you, honey.